Hey, it's Ben with the Russell County Butchery. I am in Wyoming with my brother Danny, and we are getting ready to do a little elk hunting. All right, Danny and I, we've been hiking for, I don't know, 45 minutes or so. So we're now officially in the wilderness. I don't know what point we crossed into it, but we're definitely in the wilderness. So we're trying to will an elk into existence. They're up here, we know it. We just gotta find them. Well, weather called for little storms today. This is a thunderstorm with some sleet. I've been elk hunting for like 3 hours now, so I'm pretty much an expert. This place is incredible. I mean, just absolutely gorgeous. So, this is my brother Danny. Danny is the curator of the Buffalo Bill Firearms Museum in Cody, Wyoming. It's actually the Buffalo Bill Center of the West. Is that right?
Yeah, Buffalo Bill Center West, Cody Firearms Museum.
Cody Firearms Museum. So if you ever get the chance to come to Wyoming, go to Cody, check out the Firearms Museum. Tell them you know Ben, and Danny will give you a special tour. Or
Pay double.
Pay double. There you go. Pay double since you know Ben.
Valley.
So didn't see any elk. Saw mule deer, some pronghorns way off, but getting ready to head back, hike back down the mountain. Hopefully a little bit easier going down. All right, Monday morning, day 2. Getting packed up, ready to do some more hiking, looking for some elk. Now, if we were doing it the right way, we'd have some horses, like everybody else. But we're hard like woodpecker lips, so we're gonna get after it. All right, made it across the creek. Got dry boots on. Ready to begin our trek. We gotta walk a mile or two just to kind of get where we think the elk might be. Hopefully today we'll see actually see an elk instead of just seeing a bunch of signs. So looking forward to it. Another good day. We decided to follow the trails. No more of this bushwhacking stuff. Going a lot better so far. All right, found a little place off the trail. This is kind of a little further in than where we were yesterday. Just heard a bugle that wasn't too far away. Somewhere up in that draw. Just saw our first elk. Unfortunately, they're on the other side of this creek down below us. I don't think we're gonna be able to get to them, but there's 2 bulls over there. All right, we finished sitting for about 2 hours. No sign of anything really. This is some seriously steep terrain. But it's all downhill from here. Nice to get a little bit of sunlight into the day. All right, made it across the creek. Today was a hard day. Bye-bye. Both my boots blew out on me. The Belleville's let me down. Had my Camelback leak all my water out about an hour into the day, so I haven't had a whole lot to drink. And we got closer to an elk than we have all since yesterday. So anyways, a little bit disappointing for sure, but man, this place is just absolutely gorgeous. We got rained on, sleeted, snowed a little bit. Hiked the hardest part of the terrain that we have yet so far. All right, so today's day 3. We're actually heading back into town today. We're gonna take the day off, try to reset a little bit. All right, it's Wednesday, heading back out. Day 4 of the hunt, actually only gonna be our 3rd day out. We took the day off yesterday because of the weather. There's snow up in the mountains and it's got noticeably colder. Wind's whipping today. Sun's come up already, but river crossing complete. It was much more bigly cold today. All right, first elk sighting of the day. Kevin glassed them from way out there, way up on. So here's the plan. We got a bull and a couple of cows way up on this ridge line up here. We're gonna try to work our way up this hill. It's pretty steep, but they're bedded down, and we think they're probably gonna stay there for a minute. So we're gonna drop packs, do some climbing, see if we can get up on these elk. All right, snack's done. Pounded some water. Time to assault the objective. Let's go. All right, so climbed up this, which was epic in and of itself. We're at the big rock outcropping. I'm at the top of this rocky outcropping. There's the rounded rocks that are just beyond me about 100 yards. And the elk are on the other side of that rounded hill some way. I don't know. All right, moving on up here a little bit. Oh, he's way above us. Did you see him? Between the rocks. Shoot him, Danny. Between the 2 big rocks, way up high. Way up high. I don't know how far, hang on. 450. Hold on, he's turning. Take the shot. I couldn't tell, man. I jumped. I didn't see him come out from those rocks. There it is. There's the casing. Let's hope he got him. He's down. Just saw him through the binos, right up there. Worst possible spot he could be, but he's down. 6 on one side. He's a monster. Gonna try to figure out a way to get over to him. This is gonna be fun. All right, folks. There he is. Oh, Danny's an orange blip down there. Made it all the way up and around. 6 by 6. Oh, huge animal. All right, head's jointed. Gonna try to carry this thing back down. It's a little crazy, but we're gonna make it. I did volunteer to be Danny's mule, but wasn't necessarily thinking there would be all this. Oh, awesome. Wouldn't miss it for the world. That's where it's at. What do you think, man?
This is freaking awesome.
Yeah. Snow's starting to come down. It's close to 5 o'clock. We got to get back before it gets too dark to cross the creek. We're gonna try to find some more help. Be back out here tomorrow. It's gonna be a lot of work, but we're getting this animal out of here. We've made it about halfway down. I'm sucking. We're above 8,000 feet for the last probably 4 or 5 hours, above 9,000 for at least 2. I'm dehydrated. I haven't drank water much in the phone died. But we made it back about an hour after dark. It was a long walk back. We got some of the organ meat, tenderloins, and most importantly, the head. So just finished some dinner. It's about 10:15, and I think we're all ready to get some sleep. It was an exhausting day, but worth it. Another beautiful morning out here. We got one track back up in there, try to get as much of the meat as we can. We're waiting on some backup to arrive, and then we're gonna get after it. So we were smoked last night when we got back after dark, and left most of the carcass up here. We're going back up to cut it up. It's about 3.5 miles, three and a half miles from the camp, and 2,000 feet up, which is the hard part. So it's 11:30, 3 hours to get up here. We're about 50 yards, 75 yards from the carcass. We kind of moved around to get uphill because we did see a couple bear tracks on the way up here that were pretty fresh. We were able to get all 4 quarters off. We got the loins out, the back straps, a little bit of neck meat, cleaned up as much as we could. Oh, I forgot, found this. How cool is this? Check this out. The bullet. Found it in the front shoulder. It had come through the shoulder, but it got lodged between the shoulder and the hide. So got about a mile left. Feeling okay. Definitely exhausted. Everybody's hurting a little bit, but got all the meat. Made it to the creek. Got my Bellevilles that fell apart. Turned them into creek boots. Actually, I think it's the Greybull River. Back at camp. Packs off. What a week. Hard to top this one.